Hello, everyone. Everyone out there in the world tuning in to this massive, huge event of epic proportions. This is the inaugural, first time ever done in the world of history, with the biggest prize in all of gaming competition, the summer 2024 Respawn I'm Fire Gaming-Athlon. No Olympics here. Gaming-Athlon is what we're doing today. 4 contestants, 4 events, only 1 champion. These 4 contestants are not sleeping on cardboard beds, so they can do as they please during these Gaming-Athlons. But first, speaking of contestants, we have Roger Reichart. Everyone tell everybody about yourself.
Hey, well, first of all, thanks for having me. Secondly, I don't know if I can be on the show because this is fraternizing with the enemies right now. Like, I feel like a month from now, I wouldn't be on this show right now. But no, thank you for having me. I appreciate you having me, and I'm excited to be here.
All right, what do you do, Roger?
What do I do? Yeah, that is a good question. No, I'm one of the hosts of the Gamer Heads podcast. So we do reviews and news and do a weekly podcast. And yeah, that's about it. That's me.
On a 1 to 10, how good are you at gaming trivia?
So is 10 being like fantastic?
However you want to do the scale.
Okay. Well, I'll just say, when Jacob was on our show, I won the Gamer Heads trivia. So I'll just leave it at that.
We have something in common. Next up, Asa. Asa, tell everybody about yourself.
Yeah, you know what? I do a little bit of everything. I make content on youtube.com/borderline entertainment. You can also follow me on Twitter, agreener07. Sometimes I post things on there, like some hot takes. And then I post TikToks, like whenever I'm feeling it. But as far as like gaming, you know, like I'll do some podcasts here and there. I worked on the game dev side of things. And yeah, I'm pretty much anywhere and everywhere you'll find me. I'm there.
So real dumb question for you. Is it Asa or Asa? Because we also know another Asa, but Cozy says his name wrong, so in my mind now, I don't know how to actually say it.
Okay. It is Asa.
I thought so.
Okay.
Yeah. If it helps, my full first name is Asa Nanica.
Okay.
But I go by Asa to make it easy for people.
Yeah.
So that's the indigenous part of me. You got that.
That's like Aang and Ong. The in my Shyamalan movie messed me up. I don't know which one's the real one anymore. You know what I'm saying?
It's Aang.
Aang's the right one.
Aang is the right one.
He says Ong for no reason in that awful movie. Speaking of awful movie, next we have Chad Michael Ennis.
As the once famous Jenna Maroney said before her show got canceled, balls. Jenna Maroney from 30 Rock. What's up?
Hey, what do you do, Chad?
Oh, what do? I wear clothes that match the color of my box and my flames on accident. I'm just like Domino from the Marvel universe. Like I'm just lucky. Things happen to me that should be happening, and they're great.
Question for you: what is your favorite Zazie Beetz performance?
Oh my God, Atlanta, 100%.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Although no, Domino's pretty good too, but Atlanta, I just love that fucking show.
Atlanta's great. And last but certainly not least, my favorite boy who loves Malort. It's Joel Campos. Joel, tell everybody about yourself.
I drink Malort, and I hang out on the internet sometimes. When I'm out of town, Chad sleeps on my cardboard bed. That's a true story.
Dude, your bed was like literally a pile of cotton floating in the sky.
Yeah, Chad slept in my bed a few weeks ago when I was out of town in Mexico, and that's it. That's who I am. If my slider for video game trivia was in a video game, it would be like a 1 out of 10. So let's go. I'm excited to win Cozy's love and respect because that's what we're playing for, right?
You
already won over my love and respect when we had these shots of Malort at PAX East. That was a truly special moment.
Awful.
All right, let's do
it. So, moving on. That's how everybody. These are our contestants. These are the most prestigious awards you could possibly win. But we have to play some games if we're going to give out some awards. So, scoring goes like this. Each event is individually scored. Based on the scoring per your event, you can either gain a gold, a silver, or a bronze medal, which means fourth place doesn't get jack squat. So don't be in last place because you look like an idiot. At the end of the event, the medals are accumulated to determine the overall Respawn Fire Gaming-Athlon Summer 2024 champion. So, the theme of this particular
Who's determining the score? Is it you or Cozy?
No, it's based on how many medals you get, Chad.
Yeah, but you think that these types of things would have an objective yes or no, right or wrong answer, but somehow Cozy always seems to fuck me up.
That's true. No, it will be based on my scoring. I'll just say maybe a gold medal's worth 3 points, a silver's worth 2, and a bronze is worth 1, and we'll tally those up at the end. You know, it is what it is.
There we go.
The theme of this athlon is teams and competition. That is all I can tell you. We have 4 games, all based around teams and competition. Take that how you may. The events, though, I'll go ahead and tell you them now. The 4 events we have planned for you tonight are gaming, this or that, how long to beat the quiz, who am I, and finally, the greatest game ever made by any human being on the planet, 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon is being John Malkovich, will end our event, but we'll get there when we get there. First, we're going to start up
with this or that.
This, I changed it in the doc and
Okay.
didn't change it in real life. Yes, we are playing gaming. This or that is the first thing that we will be playing. So this or that, we have 3 rounds of 5 prompts each. I give you names that appear in one of 2 franchises. You must correctly identify which franchise it's a part of. Correct answers get you a point for that category. Our first
Look at these
round.
visuals for a second. Can we
Oh,
just
by
call
the way,
that out?
I was gonna say
Just
this
call
is like
out?
Cozy
this-
legitimately, I said, hey, Cozy, help me do this because I don't really run OBS and
Yeah.
stuff. And then he's like, how about I just like put 30 hours into building this? And I'm like, you're insane. It's wonderful. You guys are going to
this
love
is-
it.
This is
And
beyond
this
Gamerhead
is just
stuff,
the
I'll tell you
beginning. This is just the beginning.
Oh, I like that.
It's crazy. So first up, in our first of 3 rounds, 5 prompts, you have to tell me if this character, person, is in either Backyard Sports or NFL Street.
Is this a shout it out when you know it thing, or is this a
Yes,
go
each
one at a
person
time?
per round guesses, and then you're going to see a really cool graphic in a second, and then we'll tell you the answer after everyone guesses.
Okay.
We'll
Just
rotate
everyone's
guessing.
going to get a guess.
Yeah, we'll rotate.
Yeah,
First we'll go Roger,
okay,
then
okay.
second round we'll go
Okay,
Asa. We'll do
okay,
that.
okay.
Okay, so the first
Okay.
name up on the board, please, is Dwight Freeney. Is that a man in Backyard Sports or NFL Street? We're gonna start with you, Roger. Who is
Oh
that?
my gosh. I'm gonna say Backyard Sports.
All right, Asa.
I'm going to say Backyard Sports.
Okay, Chad.
I'm gonna go the Key and Peele route, and if it sounds like something that would be part of their like NFL player, college football naming scheme, I'm gonna go the NFL route. So I'm gonna say this is NFL Street.
Okay, and Joel.
I'm also going NFL Street.
Okay, Cozy, show us the answers. Look at this graphic, by the way.
This is great.
It is
Oh.
NFL Street.
Let's go.
Thanks so much, y'all. Thanks so much. It's really great to win.
What
I'll see you
position
next
does he
time.
play? Like,
He was
is there-
defensive end for the Indianapolis Colts.
Oh, that's why I don't know.
Hall of Famer, by
because
the
it's
way.
a real
That's the reason
person.
I didn't know either.
Yeah,
The
it's almost
only
like-
no fictional characters.
Yeah, it's almost like NFL Street is real people and Backyard Sports is fictional people. Next up, Pablo Sanchez. Backyard Sports or NFL Street? Asa, you'll be going first.
Man, that you know what? I know that that's a real person. I've heard that name before. I don't know what sport it is. I'm going to say Backyard Sports.
I do want to mention, I don't know if Adam will allow this, but if you want at any point to switch around your answer, I do have the means to do so. So you're not locked in until the very end.
Okay.
Then I'll start with Backyard Sports.
Backyard Sports. Okay. Chad.
Sounds like a normal last name, so we're going to Backyard Sports.
Joel.
Backyard Sports.
And Roger.
I'm also gonna go Backyard Sports.
Okay. We locking in?
Locked in.
The correct answer is Backyard Sports. Congratulations,
Ooh,
everybody.
yeah.
Let me give everybody 1 point on my little sheet of paper that I have right here in front of me. All right, next up. Our third name is Todd Pinkston.
Ooh, I know. Oh,
NFL Street, baby.
All right.
NFL
Yeah, Chad's
Street.
first. NFL Street for Chad. Joel.
NFL Street.
Okay. Roger.
NFL Street.
And Asa.
that's a Philadelphia Eagles play right there, baby. That is NFL Street.
Okay, lock them in. That is correct. What a
Pinkston's-
what a fun player.
Todd
Pinkston's my guy.
Pinkston.
Pinkston's my guy.
I love.
I'm an
Ted
Eagles
going
fan, in case people don't know.
in. Next up, I didn't know that, by the way. Going ahead, Tiki Barber.
Woo, 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 baby, I'm ready.
Joel, you'll be
NFL
going
Street.
first. Okay. You can just go in the order that we're going. So, Roger, you're next.
Oh, NFL Street.
Mason.
The NFL Street.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is a Key and Peele name, so we're going NFL Street.
Okay, give us the correct answers. It is
God, it feels
NFL
good to
Street.
win.
And our last one for this round, Rondé Barber.
Oh, it's
Uh,
me, right?
Yeah, I believe it's you first. Yeah, go for
NFL Street.
it. Okay. Mesa,
Backyard sports.
Chad.
This feels very heavily weighted towards NFL Street, but against my gut, I'm gonna go NFL Street.
Okay. And Joel.
It is 100% NFL Street.
All right, and the correct answer is NFL Street. Rondé Barber,
Rondé Barber.
the brother of Tiki Barber.
Is it? Man, I was wondering.
Just who didn't get that one correct?
I don't. Who didn't get that? That's weird. That's weird.
I just wonder which.
I just want to know who loves Tiki Barber and doesn't know that Tiki has a brother named Rondé.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Next up, our second round of 5 prompts. This one's a little more video gamey. Sonic and
All
All
right.
Stars Racing Transformed or Mass Effect.
This is not gonna be good.
This is going to be a fun one. All right, first up, our first name, General Winter. I believe we're on Ace. Yeah, it's you. General Winter. What game franchise is that person from?
I'll go Mass Effect. That feels like Mass Effect.
Okay.
I thought this was gonna be easier, but Sonic. I'm gonna go Sonic.
Joel.
I am going to guess Mass Effect.
And then Roger.
I'm also gonna say Mass Effect.
Okay, show me who has the correct answer.
Oh,
That is a
Who
Sonic.
is that?
Am I 6 for 6 right now? Fuck yeah.
You're doing pretty well. Chad's actually doing really well right now. That's
Yeah.
pretty interesting.
See,
All right.
when someone objective runs the game.
Well, you know, you said it, not me. Next up, Zaid Masani.
Oh, wait.
Chad, I believe you're first.
Oh, yeah, there's no way that anyone in the Sonic universe would be this inclusive naming-wise. This is going to be Mass Effect.
All right, Joel.
Mass Effect.
Mass Effect. Mass Effect.
Mesa.
It's Mass Effect.
And the correct answer is indeed Mass Effect. Interesting thing. Yes, his name sounds like not white, but I'm pretty sure that man's white. He looks white.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he is.
He's a DLC character for Mass Effect 2. You had to like pre-order to get him or something like that.
Mhm.
Next up, PB. Joel, we're starting with you. What's PB from? Sonic or Mass Effect?
I'm gonna say Sonic. I have no idea.
Roger.
I'm gonna say Sonic too. It sounds like a Sonic name.
Ace.
I'll go Sonic.
This
All
one's a trap. Also, it's in quotes, which makes me think it's a nickname for someone, therefore Mass Effect.
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
You are allowed to change your answer, as Cozy said earlier.
Fine, I'm gonna change it. Put me in Mass Effect.
Okay, is that it for everybody?
I'll stay in Sonic.
I'm staying.
All right, correct answer is Mass Effect.
Mass Effect.
Mass
It was
Effect
the quotation
Andromeda.
marks.
Yeah.
Oh, Andromeda. That's
Yeah,
I
the
had
real
no
name.
idea.
Yeah, that was the point. Next, Danica Patrick. Look at Chad's.
Whose turn is it? Whose turn is
I believe it's yours, Roger.
it? Okay, I'm gonna say Sonic.
Okay.
It's a real person.
It is a real person. I'm just thinking the All-Star
This
Racing.
is a NASCAR driver.
Hey, so what do you think? Danica Patrick
I
here.
mean, they're not putting a real person in Mass Effect, so it's got to be Sonic, like some weird DLC thing.
All right, Chad.
So yeah, this is a NASCAR driver, which means either it's a weird DLC crossover or Mass Effect takes place in this timeline and this Earth.
Mhm.
And
Oh, the
Danica
name
Patrick
is
for
Danica
some reason in
Patrick.
there.
I'm just saying the name of the character is Danica Patrick.
Oh God, this has to be a weird NASCAR Sonic crossover, so I'm gonna go Sonic.
Okay, and Joel.
I am also going Sonic because I think it's a weird NASCAR crossover.
And the correct answer is
Holy
Danica
shit.
Patrick is in Sonic and All Stars Racing Transform. Not sure
Maybe
why.
like a Daytona 500.
She's just
kind
in
of.
there. I guess
Yeah.
didn't Sega make the
They
NASCAR
made the
games,
Daytona
like the-
games.
Oh, yeah.
So.
yeah,
Mhm.
makes sense. And the last name is Joe Musashi.
Mm-hmm.
Ace,
Mass
I believe you
Effect.
are first on this one. All right, Chad.
It doesn't sound.
Whoops, I think I hit the wrong button. Whatever, we can change it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, no.
Um,
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm gonna go Mass Effect.
Okay, Chad's also got Mass Effect. Joel
I'm going Mass Effect as well.
and Roger.
Mass Effect as well.
Okay, it worked out.
Yeah, perfect, no problem. And the correct answer is
Ooh, guess it didn't work out.
Damn.
Oh no.
My first L, y'all.
just some
Is it
second
like
character.
a Tenchu person?
I think it was a
or-
ninja
or-
guy. I don't remember
Ninja
exactly.
guy.
I did
So,
this like a month ago.
I'll just say real quick, Roger, you alluded to this earlier. The thing about Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed is the All-Stars refers to various other characters in sort of the Sega library that aren't part of like the prime Sonic universe, which is why you have all these weird sounding characters in that game. Should have
Shout
thought a
out to
little bit
B.
more outside the box.
These are words from him, not from the host. I am sorry that he is harassing you. Going into the final round, 5 questions. Right now, Roger has
Oh,
6,
shit.
Asa has 6, Chad has 9, and Joel has 7. So it's a very important round, everybody. Next up, yes, it is Tekken 7 or Marvel vs. Capcom 2. It's very specifically these titles in the franchise, not just the overall franchise. Tekken 7 or Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Mhm.
First name up on the board is Negan Smith.
Ooh, am I first on this one?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
I played a lot of Marvel vs. Capcom 2, and this doesn't sound familiar, so I'm gonna say Tekken 7.
Okay, Joel.
I am also guessing Tekken 7.
All right, Roger.
I'm gonna go Tekken 7 as well.
All right, last, not least, Asa.
Before I say Tekken 7, when you're coming up with these names, are you actually taking the character's name from Marvel vs. Capcom 2, or are you taking like their alias and you're like, hey, it's the same person, but you're not using the name of the character in the game when you
I am taking the
select
name that is present in the roster of the video.
Okay, Tekken 7.
Okay. The correct answer is Tekken 7. Yeah,
Yeah,
they had
yeah,
Negan
yeah.
for Walking Dead for whatever reason.
Oh, that was Negan, like that
That's
Negan?
the Negan,
Oh,
yeah,
cool.
from Walking Dead. He's in there. I don't know why. Whatever. It's
He's
all
got a
good.
baseball bat.
Next up, Shaheen. I think, was this Chad or Joel? I don't know.
It's me.
Joel.
I have no idea, so I'm gonna go Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Okay.
My turn. I also have no idea, and I'm also gonna go with Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Okay. Asa?
I'm pretty sure I have an idea, and it is Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
All right.
I
And
have
Chad?
no idea, and Asa sounds confident, so I'm gonna go with Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
I think it's the Cactus Dude.
And the correct
Oh.
answer is
Mhm.
Tekken
Oh.
Oh.
What's the Cactus Dude's name?
7. Not Shaheen.
It'd be funny if it was Shaheen, but he's in Tekken 7.
Yeah, that was the Tekken 7.
Ah,
Shaheen.
there it is. There's the loophole.
That's what it is, yeah. No, I have no idea what the character's name is. Next up, Nina Williams.
Oh,
Roger, you're starting us off.
Me.
Nina Williams.
Nina Williams. I'm gonna go with Marvel vs. Capcom.
Okay. Asa?
it's Tekken 7.
Chad?
Yeah, that's Tekken 7. That's 100% Tekken 7.
It's Nina.
All
I'm
right.
going Tekken.
Roger,
changing
you
my
are
vote,
allowed to
too.
change your thing. If you want.
we,
Okay.
we got to stop letting us change because at some point I want to win.
That's the rules. He can change it. The correct answer is
Are we changing or are we not changing?
Roger's changing. Yes.
Okay. And the correct answer is
Boom.
Tekken 7.
Okay.
Didn't know that one. Said it confidently, though.
Nina's huge Tekken. She got her own game.
Yeah. Next up is Blackheart. I think it's Asa. I've been very bad at keeping track of these. Let me tell you.
It's
Asa, go first.
Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Okay.
Marvel
Jeff.
vs. Capcom 2.
Joel
Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
and Roger.
It is. I know this. Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Okay. So for Chad and Joel, you guys didn't know you were just copying the other people, right?
Oh, 100%.
Oh no, Blackheart I knew. He's the guy with the the weird black
Yeah,
tentacle
yeah,
hair
yeah.
and goes underground.
Okay, so Joel was the one who was just copying everybody else. Fair enough. It worked out for you. Blackheart is, in fact, show him Cozy in Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Last question. Some big point movers here. We'll see what happens.
Mm.
Shuma Gorath.
This is me, right?
Chad, you are going first on this one.
This is either the eyeball guy from Marvel vs. Capcom 2 or someone I don't know from Tekken 7. I'm gonna say Tekken 7.
Okay, Joel.
I'm going to say Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
All right, Roger.
It is the eyeball guy from Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
All right, Asa.
Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
I'm gonna change my answer to Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Okay, that's fine. Chad goes ahead no matter what. The correct answers are
Oh,
Whoops.
what?
Oh!
Something crazy. Evans.
Sorry, this setup is very complicated. Sometimes you hit the wrong button. The correct answer is it's Marvel vs. Capcom 2, but for whatever
Yes,
reason,
it is
it's
the
not
Eyeball
working.
Man, which I
Dope,
think is the
dope,
most
dope.
interesting character of all time. So we're gonna go on to awarding medals because now we're through that game. Very interesting thing here, but this is what we're gonna do. By the
Do
way,
we all get to play our own national anthem?
yeah. What nation are you from, Chad?
Oh, say Kent. If you play anything other than America.
No, for awarding our gold medal is the American Chad Michael Ennis.
Thank you.
Oh, you see it dropped in your little bucket right there. Very nice. Awarding the silver medal from the Netherlands, Joel Campos.
oh. Am I from the Netherlands?
I don't know. I'm just having fun. But also, there was a tie. So Roger and Asa are both getting a bronze medal. You guys tied on your scores.
That's how it works in the
Yeah.
Olympics. too,
That's
right?
exactly how the Olympics works. Absolutely. So we come away from round one with everybody having a medal. We still have 3 more rounds,
That's unacceptable.
competitions, events to go. Next up, my a favorite of Adam's. God, I love this game so much. And Cozy did all the work on this one. We're going to play How Long to Beat the Quiz Show. So what you're doing is you're answering 2 sets of How Long to Beat, the website where people say this is how long it takes for main quests, side quests, yada, 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 right?
Cozy, you did way too much here.
He did
This is
so much.
wild.
wrong.
Wow.
It is wild. So yeah, it's How Long to Beat. You're guessing the main story, main plus sides, completionist, and user rating. You have one cheat, just keep it in mind, where you say, hey, Adam, I want to use a cheat on this one. I'll give you a random full answer on this. So I'll just give you the answer. You'll get the full points for it. So you have one round of guessing, right? If we're within 5, we'll let you know. If you're within 10, we'll let you know. If you're outside of 10, we'll let you know. Then you have one more chance to change your score. The closer you are, the more points you get. If you're right on, you get 10 points. If you're 9 away, you get 1 point. Basically the idea. So we're just guessing how long these games are to beat. And remember, you get one cheat if you need it. So first up is Roger, who is on mute. I'm sorry.
No, I'm back. Sorry.
No, you're good. First up is Roger with this video game. Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. Can you tell me main plus sides, completionist, and user rating on how long to beat for this video game?
This is specifically the Beijing Olympic Games, so take into account the flight.
That's true.
Main story, I'm gonna say 6.5. Can we go half?
Oh, by the way, there are whole numbers, by the way.
There are
So,
whole numbers. Okay, then I'm gonna go 6.
6. All right.
Main and sides, I'm gonna say 8. Completionist, 9. And a user rating of... Is this whole numbers too? User
Yes.
rating?
Yeah, from 1 to 100.
1 from the 100. Okay.
Yeah, so it's like this game's a 72, this game's
Okay.
an 83, this game's a 48. That
Got it.
what the users on How Long to Beat thought the game was. Basically.
70. Oh, user rating. How long the users say it's? Is there?
No,
okay.
user rate on how good they feel the game.
Okay.
is.
Like
78.
think Metacritic, but yeah,
But for
basically
users.
just
Got
for
it,
this
got it.
website.
Got it.
78.
78. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Let him know how close he is.
Oops.
Oh.
Hold on a sec.
Not within 10.
Preemptively revealed that over there. Yeah. So for main story, you are within 5. For main plus sides, you are within 5. For completionist, you are within 5. But for user rating, you are outside of 10.
Now, I will make you aware, if you're spot on, I will still tell you it's within 5.
Oh.
So you can change, and it's within
Oh.
5 either direction. So you can change it down, change it up, keep it where it is.
Yeah.
Just be aware that is how the within 5, outside of 5 works.
Okay.
So they're within 5 for all those, outside of 10 for user rating. So do you want to change anything? Do you want to keep it how it is? What do you want to do?
I think I'm going to keep my main sides and completionist.
Okay.
And for the score, let's go 70. I'm going to go 70.
Okay. Changed it up. Let him know his final tally, Cozy.
The change for the user rating means that you are now within 5.
Pretty good round.
And the real scores are for main story, it is 6. Exactly. For main plus 5 sides, it is 8. For completionist, it is 10.
Oh.
And user rating is 66.
Okay.
And based on that, your final score is 35 out of 40.
By the way, this is why I love Cozy, because I used to have to do this math in my head. And I was like, thank God that a computer does it, because good Lord, I hated doing that. So 35, very good round. Excellent, Roger.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Asa.
How many of these are we doing again per person?
Everyone does 2.
Okay, 2.
Everyone does 2.
Okay.
Everyone does
Trying to figure out when to use
15.
No, everyone does a million. Asa, your game that you're going to be doing How Long to Beat for, Tony Hawk's Underground.
Oh man. Okay. All right. For
Teams
main
in competition, everybody. Teams in competition.
for main story. Wow. I'm gonna say 12.
All right.
12 for main. Main and sides. 15. Completionist. 20. We're just gonna play it safe right now. And then user rating, I'm gonna say 92.
Okay. Cozy, let him know how close he is.
For main story, you are within 5. For main plus sides, you are also within 5. For completionist, you are also within 5. And for the user rating, you are outside of 10.
Oh, it's 103 is right.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's 103.
Yeah, absolutely. So what changes you want to make, Asa?
The only change I'm gonna make is for user rating. And I'm gonna move that. Let's just put it at 80. Put it at 80.
All right. Change it to 80.
It's been changed to 80.
And what is
which
his final
now
tally?
Puts the difference at within 5. And the final scores are the main story is actually 7 hours. The main plus sides is 10 hours. Completionist is 17 hours. And the user rating, exactly 80.
Wow.
And your final tally is 27.
Okay.
Very good. Very good round. Next up is Chad. I hope you like teams and competition,
Ooh, you know.
because your game is Fight Night Champion.
Oh, right off the bat, give me a cheat, buddy.
You want to cheat? Okay.
I want to cheat. I know nothing about this game.
Yeah. I'm going to just give you, I'm going to choose randomly, but the main plus sides, go ahead and put in 12. 12 is main plus
Dope.
side.
I'm gonna guess 12 for main plus sides.
You're not guessing it. I'm telling you the answer.
I'm gonna guess it based on really good information that I have from my friend Adam.
So what do you want to do for main story completion?
Main story is gonna be. I can imagine there are a lot of side quests in whatever. Is it? What is this? UFC? Is this boxing?
Boxing.
Is that boxing? Yeah, those are boxer men. Okay. We're gonna go.
Boxerman.
We're gonna go 10 for main story. What does completionist even look like? Punch everyone? What is? I don't know.
Retire.
16 completionist with a user rating of 78.
Okay. Do you have all those numbers, Cozy?
Yes, I do. I do now.
Just making sure. And
All right. So, for main story, you are within 5. For main plus sides, you are also within 5.
What?
Because it is correct. For completionist, you are outside of 10.
Ooh.
And for user rating, you are within 5.
all right, one chance for
I'm gonna
changes.
change completionist to 29 and user rating to 77. Yeah.
Slight difference. All
That's
right. That puts completionist at still
Damn.
outside of 10. User rating is still within 5.
A lot of people to punch.
The true answers were main story, 4.5 hours.
Whoa. I was
Yeah.
told we were doing whole numbers.
That's what I was.
Main plus sides is
Wait a minute.
12
And I
hours.
said I was within 5.
I guess it rounded
Cozy
up.
has
Yeah.
found a way to fuck me.
No, I think it
telling
rounded
ya.
up for you.
Yeah, rounded
If I knew
up.
it was 5.5 away, I would have changed my answer.
Completionist is 39.5. That would still be 5 even
Nice.
if you ignored the 0.5. User rating 76. And that puts
okay.
your final tally at 23.5.
See,
So
we're
I'll
rounding-
round you up.
Okay, hold on.
I'll round you up.
Yeah, round me up.
24.
Well,
I would
I don't
prefer
know.
if
I
we
feel like I
rounded
should
down.
get because if you would have told me if we were going with that being a greater than 5, so a within 10, I would have made major changes to that score.
How about 25 points so you stop crying?
26, and I'll stop crying.
No, it literally would be 25. I got you. All right. Next up, Joel, your game is Shredders.
Oh my god.
It's not
All
hard.
right. I played this game for like 10 minutes, I think. I'm gonna guess main story 10 hours. Main plus sides 15 hours. Completionist at 25 hours. User rating 77.
All right, Cozy.
All right. So, for main story, you are within 10. For main plus sides, you are within 10 as well. For completionist, you are outside of 10. For user rating, you are outside of 10.
Fuck.
Yeah, what kind of movement we making here?
Oh, that's a good question.
Just be aware, this could also be 10.5 that you're within. And I wouldn't tell you otherwise.
All right. I'm trying to think, because Shredders wasn't a huge game.
You know, you spent 10 minutes playing it. It's probably how long it took to complete that game, actually.
But if I'm within 10, I don't think main story is 1 hour. All right. I'm going to move them all up. So I'm going to go main story. Fuck, I don't know what I want to do. So
have a cheat.
if I'm within, yeah, I know. So if I'm within 10, that means, okay, let's do it. Give me a cheat. I'll do a cheat.
Okay, let me click on the website. Main story is actually 4 hours.
Wow. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and guess main story is 4 hours.
Yep. Again, I've
Main
given you the
plus
answer.
sides is 6 hours. Completionist is 12 hours. User rating. Fuck, this could go either way. User rating is a 72.
Okay. Give him his
there
final
we go.
scores, Cozy.
Just to speed this up, I won't do the second round of is it greater than, lesser than. I'll just go right into the correct scores.
Yeah, sure.
So main story is indeed 4 hours. Main plus sides is 7 hours. Very close. Completionist, 14 hours. And user rating, 59 hours.
Oof.
Man.
59 score. 59%. 59, whatever it is that they use there. Which means that your total tally is 27.
Not too bad. Not too bad. All right. Moving on to the second round and final round of this one. So if you have cheats, make sure to use them. Roger, your second game is Left 4 Dead 2.
Left 4 Dead 2. Well, I'm going to use a cheat.
Okay, I will go ahead and give you an answer on this one. I'm going to give you the user score, which is an 81.
Okay, so user score 81. Main story, I'm going to say 10. I'm going to go 10. 10 hours. Main and sides, I'm going to go 13. Completionist, I'm going to say 17. And then obviously user score.
We have the user score. All right, Cozy.
All right. For main story, you are within 5. For main plus sides, you are outside of 10. For completionist, you are also outside of 10. And of course, the user rating is correct. So it's within 5.
Okay, then let's see. And I can change just one of these then? Or
You can change whatever you want. As many as you
whatever I
want.
want.
Change user score if you like.
No, I won't be doing that. Let's see. So let's go main and sides. Let's go 17, maybe. And then let's go 25 for completionist.
Okay, what's the final tally?
The correct answer for the main story was 10, exactly, right on the dot. Main plus sides was 26.
Ooh, wow, really? That much? Wow.
Completionist is 57.5. And the user rating is, of course, 81, which means that your
Wow.
final tally was 21.
What is there to
I
go?
I
should've
think
went higher on the
completionist
roller
was
too.
huge because some of those achievements and stuff they take so long to get.
Yeah.
Our
Yep.
next game, Mesa, your second one,
Mhm.
and features everyone's favorite Phoebe, Mass Effect Andromeda.
Phoebe.
I thought it was
Phoebe,
PV.
not, yeah, it is Phoebe.
Phoebe
Not Phoebe from France.
Okay. Okay.
featuring
cheat.
Danica Patrick.
You got cheat?
Yeah, I can give you cheat, no problem. I will give you completionist for this game is 94 hours.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Main story 29. That feels so generous. Main and sides 65. User rating 59.
And there we go. In terms of your overs and unders, your main story is outside of 10. Main plus sides is within 5. Completionist is within 5 because it's correct. And the user rating is within 10.
That's what
Okay.
changes we make.
Wait, because I'm all right. So that means I need to go up from main story, right?
You need
rating-
to change main story.
Okay, well, it's red, but then for user rating, it's yellow.
Yeah, which means you're within 10.
But
But you don't know which way,
That's
though.
right. That's right.
Within 10, yeah.
Okay.
Red is outside of 10, yellow's within 10.
Okay, that's right. Okay, my bad. All right, so main story. I'm gonna go 37. And then I'm going to change the user rating to 55.
All right, Cozy, what are the final tallies?
The correct answer for the main story was 18.5 hours.
What?
Wow.
The correct answer
Whoa.
for main plus sides is 62.5 hours.
That's a
Completionist is 94.
Wow.
And the user rating was 69. I will say,
Nice.
Adam, I feel like of any number you could have given Asa here, giving him 94 for completionist that really threw him off the scent, because the other numbers are like not at all
They're not even
aligned
remotely
with that.
close.
Yeah.
That's like a complete outlier.
I mean, I
your-
just thinking about random, so.
Yeah, I know. Your total tally for this is 17.5.
I'll bump you up
don't
to
tell me
18
that.
for that, buddy.
18.
All right, Chad,
5.
I'll
your
take a cheat.
last game, you don't have a second cheat. You maybe
You
wish you
fucked me
did.
on the first one.
It's
You fucked me on
Persona,
the first one. I have at least 5 points.
Persona 5 Royal.
Persona 5 Royal. Main story. I'm gonna
147
start
hours.
with user rating. We're gonna go with a 91 user rating. I'm gonna say completionist is 130 hours. Main plus sides is 90. Main story is 75.
And there we go. You really, I mean, ultimately it doesn't make a big difference, but you really kind of screwed me doing it backwards. It's like, oh shit, I have to write a bunch of question marks in here temporarily.
Yeah, I got screwed last round anyway, so it's about
Anyways,
time.
for main story, you are outside of 10.
Booty.
For main plus sides, you're
Booty.
also outside of 10. For completionist, you're also outside of 10. And for user rating, you're within 5.
There you go, bud. You got user rating.
Okay. How long are people in school in this game for? It's something like you have to play.
This is Royal, so it
100
doesn't
days
come
or
with the DLC. Just a heads up.
I don't even know what that means.
I mean, it doesn't help you at all, but I'm just letting you know.
All right, we're gonna drop everything down. We're gonna go 55 story, 70 main and sides, 105 completionist. User rating 90.
Oh, you're changing user rating. Okay.
User rating 2. Okay. As for the correct answers, the main story, drumroll please, is 101 hours.
Oh my god.
God.
Don't worry though, Chad. This is actually the one anomaly where the main plus sides is actually lower than the main story. No, I'm just kidding. It's actually 123 hours. Completionist
Woof.
is 142 hours, and the user rating is 94, which means that your total score is 6.
That's
Just
easy
remember-
math for me, baby.
There's an asterisk on this whole fucking game. Just remember that.
Chad, I'll maybe even give you 2 extra bonus points at the end of this. I'm telling you, will not matter. But go ahead, Joel. Your last and final game, Yakuza Like a Dragon.
Okay, I'm gonna guess user rating 92.
Cozy loves when you go backwards.
Yeah, I know. Completionist 132 hours. Main plus sides 115. Main story 90.
Main
I think you got
story.
Cozy, you got the wrong number for completionist.
Sorry,
It was 105.
105.
No, wait.
What
I think
was
you
it?
said 132 or something like that.
No, yeah, I did.
Let's go-
130 for.
Let's start from main story. Main
Yeah, do
story
it from the
is
beginning.
I don't even remember what I answered now.
Just throw a number.
main
Um,
story is 90. But you said 90 for
yeah.
main story,
Yeah, and then I said 105 for main plus sides and
Okay.
130 for completionist.
and 130 for completionist. Perfect.
Don't confuse the help, please.
All right. For the main story, you are outside of 10. For main plus sides, you're outside of 10. For For completionist, you are outside of 10. And for main plus size, you are within, for user rating, you are within 5.
Looking like Chad, baby.
See, like, I
way to
don't know.
look.
Do I go up or down? I have no fucking idea. Like, is this the... dude, I don't know. Main story, we're going to go to 50. Main plus sides, we are going to go to 90. Completionist, we're going to say 105. Actually, I'm going to change it to 102, since that's what you changed it to before. And user rating, I'm going to keep where it's at.
All right, give me his
Okay.
final tally, Cozy.
The correct answer for main story was 45.5.
Let's go!
Oh, okay.
Main plus sides was 67. Completionist was 103.
Oh my god, let's go!
And user rating was 88, which
Okay.
means that your total tally for this is 20.5.
Which I will give you 21 points for. So coming out of that round, it's an exhilarating, boy, let me tell you, it's fun when you know the answers and the other people don't. After round 2, second event, getting a gold medal that round, Roger Reichart with a 56 total points for how long to be close. Coming in second, Joel Campos with 48. Second round saved you. But coming in third and getting a bronze medal, Asa. And in dead last place is Chad. Even with the extra 5 bonus points, you still only at 36. I'm
It's
sorry.
all right. Still got a gold. So
That's very true. Nothing that round. So next up, we're gonna play
You're
a
still
little
a winner
bit.
in my heart. Don't worry about it.
thank
Well,
you.
you don't
Thank you.
need to patronize.
Says my fellow Goldman. We're just 2 great Goldmen over here.
So much gold. Next up, we're going to play a game, by the way, inspired by our host at our upcoming video game trivia show. This game is entirely inspired by Jacob McCourt. It's a video game, Who Am I? Each contestant has 5 images of video game characters, starting from easiest to hardest. Tell me who they are. And if you tell me the exact game they're from, you'll earn a bonus point. Incorrect guesses means you don't get any points that round. Incorrect guess of the character. If you don't get the character, you don't get any points. If you can give me the character and the game, you get a bonus point. Since this is an audio platform, each contestant also needs to give me a description of the character. By the way, brief description. We tried this on the Responding for our podcast. These guys told me 3 or 5 paragraphs. No, give me like 2 sentences of what the
Keep it
character looks
quick.
like.
Got it.
Yes. Best description gets a bonus point awarded by me or Cozy. Like me and Cozy will judge who had the best quick description of the character. So everyone has 5 characters. Tell me the name, tell me the game, give me a description. That's what we're going to do. So starting up first, our first round, which is the easy round. Look at this. They're all in jail. They're all getting mug shots. Roger, your first character.
Oh my gosh.
Video game. Who is this?
That is somebody from a video game. I'm going to say somebody from Overwatch. I really don't know.
Actually, he said the thing.
He said the thing.
This
Did
is
I-
the joke that Jacob was asked this at PAX East on a TikTok that had like 1 million views on it. And he literally said, that's the girl from Overwatch, and did not know who
Seriously?
Yep.
it was. And it's
Seriously?
literally it's easy.
It's the
very
same.
fun. It's
Oh,
the exact
wow.
same person. It's the
Exactly.
exact same answer Jacob gave. This is a girl
His name
from
is Overwatch. It's Overwatch.
Her
from
name
Overwatch.
is Miss Overwatch. Yes,
Yeah.
that is her name.
No, I need the character's name. You do have the game, but I need the character's name
Oh,
for you
the
to get the full
character's-
points.
Oh, okay.
It is I would say it's the main character from Overwatch. You think you would know
yeah.
the name of the character.
Yeah.
Jacob
if I
McCourt.
played this game, I would know.
By the way, quick description. What
Oh,
does this person look like?
Oh, she's got, some orange goggles, spiky hair, orange pants. This is like an Overwatch person might have.
She looks like she's from Overwatch.
She looks like she's from Overwatch. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, do you have a name, guess for the name?
It's not Soldier 76, but I'm going to say Soldier 76. That's the only
Yes,
person.
that is
Wow.
incorrect. That is Tracer from Overwatch. Again, you and Jacob
Tracer.
McCourt just can't figure it out for some reason. Very funny, but you could potentially get a bonus point based on your description of
Okay.
orange person from Overwatch.
Yeah.
Next up, Asa. Who is that?
Listen, shout out to my kids who are just the biggest Sonic fans. That's Knuckles. That is a red echidna with sweet gloves with spikes on them and a whole lot of attitude.
Okay, that is correct. That is Knuckles from Sonic. Very, very good.
Your kids must not be that big of fans if you didn't know PB was not in the game.
Listen, PB again. It's the Sega Pantheon. I've seen so much Sonic. I've never heard PB. That's a lie.
All right, Chad, who is this?
Ooh, we are looking at looks like an elderly anthropomorphic turtle wearing a blindfold that is ineffective because the eyeballs are cut out, but it is a sky blue color, holding a sword.
Okay.
And I will say this person is Leonardo from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Done.
And you would be correct. That is
Thank you,
Leonardo
thank you.
from TMNT. This is specifically the one from the Platinum game, but you got Leo from TMNT. That's all that matters.
I feel like if Knuckles from Sonic works,
oh, you know,
then
you-
That's
Leo from Turtles
Knuckles from the
works.
Sonic movie to be specifically specific. Yeah.
Specific. Joel, who is this?
We are looking at a lengthy Italian who is purple holding a tennis
Italian?
racket. And that is Waluigi,
Waluigi from...
Mario Tennis.
That is correct.
I do want to say real quick, in his original conception, Wario was actually supposed to be German. That was not codified into
All right,
Mario
come on,
canon.
let's go. Advance the
But
game,
I would
Cozy,
throw,
come on.
I would throw into doubt the idea that he is also Italian, but you're mostly correct otherwise.
Very good. Cozy, who are you thinking for the bonus point for description?
Ooh.
I'm thinking Asa mentioned the attitude of the... I just like the
Yeah,
description.
that's a good
In the
point.
box.
That's a good
That's
point.
what
I
I'm
think we got to
talking
give it to
about,
Asa.
baby. Let's go.
All
Wait,
right.
you're
extra
saying that
bonus point
Miss
for Asa?
Overwatch didn't really win you guys over?
I mean, you were almost there. It was almost there for me. Next round, round 2 of video game Who Am I? This is the normal difficulty. Roger, who is this?
Oh, that would be Mike Tyson from Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. He's wearing his traditional black shorts, red gloves, and he has a smile on his face, ready to knock you out.
All right, and that is correct. Obviously, that is Mike Tyson from Punch Out. Very good. Next up, Asa, who is this?
I don't know. It's a black figure. Oh, wait a minute. Can you zoom in on that?
Why does he have weird legs?
what are those
what's,
shoes?
what's going on
Obviously,
there?
the picture
I
could not
tried-
find a picture with legs.
Yeah, I tried to find full body photos for all these characters, but
Oh,
this particular individual, it was very difficult to do that.
He's known as Shorty, actually.
okay.
There
I
were so
can't-
many other things.
So if
could've
you
just
click
left
on the
legs
screen,
out.
like if you hover over the screen, there's a little square that pops up that lets you enlarge the video. I don't know if that helps or not.
it really doesn't.
Yeah, it makes it worse.
It really makes it worse.
It's
But
pretty blurry.
here's what I'm gonna say, because like it's a little blurry, but the figure feels the same. I'm gonna say that's Mike Tyson, but and it's not from Punch Out. Obviously, it's from a Fight Night. And looking at the graphics, I want to say there's probably Fight Night Champions, but if I'm describing it, we got some Everlast boxing gloves. So a little bit of a sponsor video right there, Everlast. A physique that I wish that I had. I mean, let's just be honest. My guy's looking good. And it looks like he's got a fade, but he's got a cut in it. So it's like, did he have them pencil in that cut? Or is that from getting boxed in the head, split him open? And then it looks like Jimmy John's on his pants.
Punched his hair off.
Had to punch his hair off.
But yeah,
And then his shorts, it looks like it says Jimmy John's. It's probably not Jimmy John's, but that makes me feel like this might be Brock Lesnar. But I know it's not.
yeah, Brock. Yeah. No, you are correct. That is Mike Tyson from just the
Okay,
Fight Night
okay.
series. But yes,
No?
correct.
Wow.
Mike Tyson back to back. I thought that was really funny. Next up, Chad. I've got one for you. Who is this?
Yeah, this is Mike Tyson from.
I mean, you could name him Mike
Let me
Tyson.
enlarge this. Oh, so we were looking at
Robert Downey Jr.
white male whose hair has also been punched off, wearing some N7 armor and has a cool, fiery looking claw, probably made of, I don't know, frozen high sea. And this is Commander Shepard from Mass Effect.
Very good. It is Commander Shepard from Mass Effect. Default.
Now explain what high
male
C
Shepard.
is.
High sea.
I don't think they make that
They
anymore.
used to make ecto cooler.
Oh, they still
Little
make IC.
Slimer
I get it
one.
every time I go to McDonald's, baby. Don't play around. Next up, Joel. Who is this?
I can. So we're looking at a white male with a trench coat, a cowboy
This guy's a
hat,
cop.
and a gun.
All right.
I
Approximately
cannot
6'1".
tell who this is. Approximately 6'1".
Can you not? If you enlarge it, it doesn't show better.
No, it's pretty blurry. I'm gonna guess it's from Red Dead Redemption and
We got
say
the hard
John
one.
Marsden.
Good job on the guess. It is John Marston from Red Dead Redemption. Very good.
If I got that wrong, I was gonna be pissed that you gave literally 2 people Mike Tyson,
I just thought it was
and then
funny.
I got somebody I didn't know.
So, based on descriptions, who do you think gets a bonus point this round? I have someone I'm leaning for, Cozy. Who are you thinking? I'll just tell you, I like Roger's description.
Yeah, I appreciate. I was going to say the same thing. I appreciated its brevity. I feel like he just sort of got straight down to the facts, and I appreciated that.
I tried to
Very
get you
good.
a
He has one
sponsorship.
I appreciated the Brock Lesnar call out. Next up, moving on to round 3. This is what I call hard. God, that second one is going to be so good.
There's nobody there.
Wait. Roger, who is this?
That is a guy from FIFA. And I'm gonna guessing it's not a guy from FIFA. He's from one of the FIFA games, and that is I don't know any soccer at all. Messi? Is there a guy named Messi in soccer?
Okay, please describe what this person looks
he's
like.
he's wearing a shirt that's striped with pink and blue, and he has or purple. I guess I don't know. It depends on your eye. You know how you pick up colors, I guess. And he's kicking. He's doing some kicking there, and like very very athletic looking man. I will say that.
I will say, Roger, for you not knowing who it is, to go to FIFA, and then to go to the name of the man. Yes, that is Lionel Messi from FIFA.
He said he don't know.
It's wild that you didn't know that.
He's
You
lying.
totally got it. Yeah,
I really just making that up. I have no idea.
You got it.
I almost went rugby on that one, but I.
Yeah, no, this man has been on the cover of like 17 FIFAs. It's wild. Asa. Oh, what is this coming through?
I don't really know. Normally all the characters should show up here, but OBS can be a little bit glitchy. Oh, what? I don't know what. Oh shit!
This one busted through.
You know, at first I was gonna say, why don't you just let me guess all the silhouettes? Because I know who the other two are by their silhouette, but you give me this softball of John Madden and John Madden's football. Busting in like the Kool-Aid man. Might as well be saying, oh yeah.
What does this man who's maybe Madden look like?
He looks like, let's just call him what he is. He is a middle-aged white man holding a big old pig skin. Again, jumping in, ripping through the screen almost like he's the Kool-Aid man. And he's probably, instead of screaming, oh yeah, no, he's still screaming, oh, he's like, oh yeah, that's football. That's what he's saying.
Classic. Very good. It's John Madden from John Madden's Football. I love that Cozy was like, hey, it's only the good picture is him busting through this thing. I'm like, I love it. Chad, I would like to know, who is this?
We're looking at a robot. It looks like, honestly, an upright version of that, like, terrifying dog robot that is real, like a real life one, but he has a
Boston
smiley face on
Dynamics.
his chest.
Yeah.
Yeah, Boston Dynamics. Yeah. I believe this is from Apex Legends, and its name is Chappie. Is Chappie?
I'm sorry, that is not Chappie from Apex Legends. It's Pathfinder from Apex Legends.
But do I still
Chappie
get
and
a point
Overwatch
for
Girl hang
Apex?
out all the time. So do what now?
Do I still get a point for Apex, or do I
No,
have to get
you have
it
to
all?
get the name of the character.
Dang.
Yeah. Sorry. All right. And Joel, your character for this round is who's this? Who's this person?
I gotta be honest, I have no idea. This guy has a field goal post for a forehead made of horns. He has armor down his right arm. He's holding a axe that has spikes on the other end, and he's wearing a kilt of some sort and some poopy pants. I have no idea who this is. If I had to guess, I would say he's from a Doom game, maybe. I don't know. I got nothing. I'm gonna say his name is Gator J247 Southside God.
No, that is in fact the Iron Bolt from Dragon Age Inquisition. If you pulled it out of your ass like Roger did, I would have been very impressed. But no, that is incorrect. I'm sorry. Best description, Cozy. I'm leaning between Joel and Asa.
Yeah, I like Joel's a lot, actually.
You know what, Joel? Fun for you.
Let's
Cozy agrees
go.
with me. Let's go on to round 4. This is what we call tough. These are going to be tougher, guys. First up, Roger. Who is this?
Oh my
Oh,
god. That
Description, please.
description. He's wearing his hat on backwards. It's yellow. His belly is hanging out, so his shirt's way too small for him. He's quite short as well, and his eyes are like weird, and his really big smile. I would have guessed some kid from Backyard Baseball. I have no idea who this
Can you give me a name?
Tommy. His name is Tommy.
So you actually got
close.
the game correct. It
Did
is
I
from
really?
Backyard Baseball, Backyard
Oh,
Sports. It is
yeah.
in round 1 mentioned Pablo Sanchez.
Oh,
Fucking
Pablo
legend.
Sanchez.
That's me.
Pablo Sanchez is a legend.
Yeah,
Yes,
I can't believe I got that one wrong. I got Messi right, but I didn't get this guy.
Sorry, this is the hard round. Asa, tell me who this is.
That's Voldo. That's Voldo from Soul Calibur. I get so excited when I see Soul Calibur characters because I love those games.
Okay.
This is specifically, I don't know, I can't remember if this is part of it, but I'm pretty sure that's Voldo's design from 5. But
What does Voldo look like?
so, man, it depends really on which iteration, but no matter what iteration, Voldo is this creepy mannequin, bendy backwards freak with knives and scissors taped to his hands. He looks like he would try to make party balloons like Edward Scissorhands, but the way he's got that gag in his mouth, he's not making the balloons that you want to hold with your hands. Voldo's a creep. I don't like Voldo.
Look at his butt.
Yeah.
He's just basically just like a gimp in a fighting game. Very cool.
Mhm.
Chad, can you tell me who is this?
We are looking at a woman wearing pants and a belly shirt, just like Pablo Sanchez, holding a machine gun in one hand and a can of spray paint in the other one, perhaps. This is Esmeralda from the Hunchback of Notre Dame game on SNES.
So close. It is actually Raze from Valorant. I am sorry, incorrect.
Cool.
Joel knew it. So these were predetermined, the order that these go in, and we put you guys in them. I'm glad Joel didn't get it because that would have been easy points for Joel because he knew the minute I showed it or Joe showed it, I saw his eyes. I'm like, yeah, he knows. That's the character that I use in Valorant. By the way, Joel, who is this?
Fuck. It looks like it would be a band member from the heavy metal band Korn. It is a white man down on one knee. He's got strings coming from his wrists. His face is painted, I believe, not a mask. I believe this is a professional wrestler. I have no idea what professional wrestler. So I'm gonna name him Mr. Mythman 8002.
It is not Mr. Mythman. This is actually the Demon Finn Balor from WWE 2K series.
I think my headset died.
Okay, no problem. You didn't get it right, so don't worry about it. So,
I'm going to say that I think
yeah.
Asa had the best description for this round.
calling him a little freak. Voldo's a
Oh,
freak.
yeah.
That's true.
Voldo is a freak.
I'm with you on that one. We were gonna agree.
Who was that? Was that a wrestler? Sorry, my headset.
No,
turned
sorry,
off.
you did not get Mythman 8002 correct. I'm sorry.
No. Who is it though? I don't know.
Demon Finn
Finn
Balor.
Balor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Finn Balor. He's very famous. And next up, this is our last and final round. I call this difficulty good luck. Roger, can you tell me who is this?
Well, it's a woman who decided to get a haircut right before this picture was taken, and had to leave halfway through her haircut. So she is wearing a black leather jacket with black leather pants and like a purple top, holding some kind of scepter. And I'm gonna say she is from some game that's about aliens, and her name is Eva. Eva is her name. She's known across the lands as fighting aliens.
Very
No.
close. It's actually
really?
Nico Minaru from Marvel's
Oh.
Midnight Sun. So she fights demons, not aliens, but you were on the right track, except for the name wasn't even close. Moving on. Asa, can you tell me who is this?
That's exactly who I thought it was. That's from Multiverses.
Could you tell me the name of the character?
No, it's some cartoon I don't watch.
Give me a description, actually, since we're at
Yeah. Because this was like, I'm pretty sure that's from an era of Cartoon Network where I dipped for a long time. But it's like this: if Santa Claus was picking out his reindeer and he didn't want reindeer, but he wanted something with reindeer antlers, but still looked cute. It's like a bear, kind of mixed with one of those things that are underwater, an axolotl. It's got an axolotl face going on, and then reindeer horns. But it's kind of like a turquoise bear with some stripes. But I know it's from Multiverses, and it's some Cartoon Network thing.
Can you give me a name? Because that's what gets you points.
Yep. I'm gonna say Frost.
Oh, not bad. It's actually Rain Dog. So if you would have combined what you thought it was, you would have got it correct. From Multiverses. I believe it's actually not from Cartoon Network. It's just an original character for the video game.
Yeah, he's like one of the few characters entirely made up for the game, which is weird in a game that's all about crossing over
That doesn't make
characters.
sense.
I don't know why. He's garbage. No one uses him. Next up, Chad, on your good luck difficulty, can you tell me who this is?
We are also looking at some kind of bear who has like a cute little axolotl face and sword on his back, and he's covered in armor and looks like he's probably been dead at one time in his life, but is somehow now reanimated. Big giant Marcus Phoenix arms. He's putting on his gloves like he is either about to go garden or he is about to reach into your butt and perform a colonoscopy of some kind. Either
with
way,
fingerless gloves.
fingerless gloves for your colonoscopy. It's so that he can grab onto the poop better. That's what colonoscopies are for, right? Extracting poop from your colon. This is Paul Walker. Unrelated.
What game is Paul Walker from?
From Multiverses as well.
No, this is Letho of Galat, also known as Kingslayer from The Witcher. He's the bad guy in Witcher 2, and he's your friend in
his
Witcher.
real name is Paul Walker, though, right? Or Paul Walker plays
No, it looks like
or-
Letho, something like that.
okay.
For Jared Leto. Very good. And then Joel, the last one for you in the most difficult category. Who is this?
I saw the outline and I was really hoping it was going to be the alien from Destroy All Humans because I actually know his name, but I have no fucking idea. This
Give
is
me a
just
description
a little
then. Maybe
alien
this will get you a point.
with like a anteater nose, but not quite as long. He'd definitely be sucking on stuff with that thing. He's got thin ass arms like a praying mantis and some bulbous fingies. I'm gonna give him the name Bug-Eyed Willie. And he
Bug-Eyed Willie from what
is
video game?
he's also from Destroy All Humans.
Okay. Actually, this is Why the Alien from Vigilante 8, a game I have mentioned randomly throughout the years once in a while.
That's a good game. PS1.
Yeah, it's a fun game. I remember that. So,
Didn't you call it Vigilante 7 on the N64?
I did call
during
it
one of these
Vigilante
things?
7 for
Yeah,
some reason.
and you looked like an idiot.
I am dumb me.
Yeah.
So, Cozy, I'm thinking descriptions are between either Roger or Joel. Which one do you think was better?
Really? Because
Wow, I've never been considered. for
but
any
axolotl
descriptions.
face.
Chad, I was just gonna say he talked a lot. He definitely went over his time limit, but Chad, I think, actually had the best description.
What if I
this
told
time
you if
around.
Chad gets this extra point, then we have a three-way tie for second place, so that actually doesn't help.
What? Listen.
Well, this is
Half
not about
of Chad's
helping.
was
This is
mine.
about awarding. This is merit.
Hey, Adam,
This is
you're the host.
merit-based.
You're the host, Adam.
I'm going to give it to Chad.
Thank you.
That
But
means
half of Chad's was mine. Axolotl face. It's a bear?
No,
Dude,
you were the foundation, but I built something so much better.
for your the fingerless gloves for your colonoscopy
Didn't
came
finish.
from me.
Uh-huh.
I didn't finish.
Came from me.
Extra point
Chad
for
had
Chad.
nothing to do with it.
An extra one for Joel.
Let's go.
Let's go, Joel.
So, leading out of round event 3, going to our final event of the evening, getting a gold medal, Asa. You got 10 points. in
Welcome
that
to the
round.
Goldman Club.
Very good. Getting a silver medal, Joel Campos.
Let's
A
go.
lot of
Pablo
silvers over
Sanchez
there.
for life.
And then tying for bronze, because Chad actually had a very good description in the last round, will be Roger and Chad, both getting a bronze medal.
Thank you. Goldmans plus bronzes,
That's
baby.
That's right.
All right. Now we're moving on to our last and final event. And this is, if you haven't been around for one, you're going to love it. I'm telling you, it's great. So this game is called 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon as being John Malkovich. It's a classic game that we like to play here on Respawn Aim Fire. Everyone, you guys have heard of 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon, right? So it's like that, but not at all. Basically, the idea is I give a prompt of 5 people involved with a movie that has to do with teams and competition. And the idea of the game is that this actor worked with this actor who's married to this director who made a short film featuring this person. What video credit does that person have? That's what 6 Degrees Kevin Bacon is. It's like Kevin Bacon's worked with this person who worked with this person who worked with this person. That's how they're connected to Kevin Bacon. But we're doing that for a movie and relating it back to video games. Well, it'll make sense when we get there.
Gosh.
So you get 2 guesses per clue. If no one gets a correct answer, I'll give you an additional clue. If you get it on the first guess, you get 3 points. Second guess, you get 2 points. Last guess, you get 1 point. So 2 guesses. If you need more clues, I'll give you more clues.
It is
And
one
I'm gonna
movie
go-
for everybody.
This is one movie, but each person in this movie will relate back to a video game person in some
Okay.
way.
Okay.
And the movie we're talking about is the seminal film, a sequel to the greatest basketball movie featuring Looney Tunes of all time. We're playing 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon with Space Jam: A New Legacy. There's LeBron James. And LeBron James is the first person we're going to start with. Now listen to the clues. When I get to the end, then you can guess. Everyone gets 2 guesses, and then we'll move on.
This is just shouted out, right?
Whenever I finish to the end, then yeah, you can shout
Okay.
it out.
Oh man.
LeBron James, and by the way, he's going to have a little cork board, and we're going to follow along with my clues. LeBron James, one of the biggest names in basketball history, starred in the pseudo sequel to the original Looney Tunes classic. He plays a version of himself, which is true for most of his TV and movie roles, all except for one. He voices a Yeti in the 2018 movie Smallfoot. Not done. That movie's voice cast is quite large, but I want to hone in on Channing Tatum, who plays the film lead role. Channing Tatum has an uncredited appearance in the 2022 action film Bullet Train. This was directed by David Leitch, who serves as executive producer and uncredited director of John Wick 1, a film which stars everyone's favorite scientist, Willem Dafoe. Willem Dafoe has multiple game voice actor credits. I need 2 of these voice acting credits, 1 from a pre-existing license and 1 from an original IP.
Beyond Two Souls, Spider-Man.
Oh, that's right. We're supposed to shout him out. I raised my hand.
Oh no, you don't have to raise your hand.
Dang it.
Yeah, Chad got it on the first one. Yes, Beyond Two Souls, and he is in the original Spider-Man from the original movie. He actually was in that video game.
Minutes.
And Beyond Two Souls.
Yeah,
obviously.
baby.
He was also in Finding Nemo. He was in 007, Everything or Nothing, and then also 12 Minutes was the other original IP
Oh yeah,
that
12
man
minutes, yeah.
voiced in. And I had clues, but I don't need to tell you because you already got it. I love that second clue, but I'm not going to read it. We're going to move forward then. Good job, Chad. Chad gets 3 points. Let me write these down.
Just shout him out. Shout him
Yeah,
out.
just shout him out whenever you have a
Man,
guess.
okay.
Yes, that's correct. Yeah, you don't have to raise your hand.
But you have to wait until he finishes the thing.
I do need to read. When I finish, then you can do. Next up, Don Cheadle plays Algae Rhythm, a self-aware and deceitful AI who resides over the Warner Brothers serververse. Yes, if you haven't seen the movie yet, it's a WB crossover universe movie. That's the whole movie is about Warner Brothers nonsense. Anyways, Don Cheadle has some gaming credits, but obviously it's War Machine, so I'm not even going to go through him because you would get it super quick. He did star in a Showtime original TV show, Black Monday. Alongside him was Paul Scheer, funny man and former cast member of The League. Am I going to talk about people who were in The League who are in video games? Sort of. Paul Scheer is married to actress June Diane Raphael. Those names sound familiar. Speaking of those two, they are on a podcast, How Did This Get Made? Which is a movie podcast about bad movies. That show has one final cast member, popular voice actor and comedian Jason Mantzoukas.
Coffee.
For all his, yeah, there you go. For all his voice work, Jason Mantzoukas only has 2 video game credits. Tell me what they are.
The game or the character?
No, I just need the games. I don't need
Okay,
the
okay.
character that he plays. So he's again ton of animation credits, but only has 2 video game credits. What are Jason Mantzoukas' 2 video game credits? Don Cheadle to Jason Mantzoukas. Look how I do the game. You love it, don't
Wolfenstein 2?
you? No, that isn't correct.
Call of Duty.
No. But by the way, I need both his credits, by the way.
Oh yeah.
But that's incorrect. I mean, it's fine. It wasn't going to be one of them. So
Yeah.
you guys have one more guess for Chad and Asa, and you two have 2 guesses. I can give you clues if no one has an answer or no one has a guess.
Yeah.
All right, the first clue, which knocks it down to 2 points. Possible. One of these games is based off a Star Trek property.
Oh, what? Oh, wait a second. Hold on.
The Star Trek VR game.
No, that is not correct.
Starfleet Command?
No.
Is he in Star Trek Online?
No.
That was Ace's second guess, right?
For that round, no, you get 2 guesses per round. So I don't think you used one earlier. No, so you have one more guess this round.
Okay. Okay.
I'll send his.
I will say, if it helps or not, the Star Trek game that he is in is also an animated show. He's also in that. It's the same name of an animated show that Jason Mantzoukas is in. There's a video game version of a show he's in. He's in both.
Starfleet Lower Deck.
No. You're on the right track, but that's not correct.
Lower Decks doesn't have a mobile game yet.
All right, I'll go ahead and move on to our last clue and see if this helps. So we know one of them is a Star Trek game that Jason Mantzoukas is in the TV show and the video game. The other video game that he's in has one of the most active player bases currently on the planet of any video game, period.
Call of Duty.
You've already guessed that. Incorrect.
Oh.
Wait, so the Star Trek game that he's in the show?
Yes.
And the game is based off the show?
Yep. And then the other game is one of the most popular games on the planet right now.
So is it Fortnite and Elite Force?
Half correct.
Is Elite Force 2?
No.
Oh.
Fortnite is one of them, though.
Listen, you're talking to a big Star Trek fan. There's not that many Star Trek
Normally
games.
it's 2 guesses, but I'll let you keep guessing because no one knows, and I'd rather.
Wait a
give
minute.
one
Wait a
point
minute. He
than
was the
0.
first one who said Call of Duty as well, so that technically was.
So
His
that
third
was Joel.
guess. No,
No,
Joel
I'm
said
talking-
Call of Duty
You
second.
get 2 guesses per
per
clues, Chad.
per.
This is yeah,
per point
yeah,
thing.
Yeah, this is the second one.
Bado, I'm sorry that I kind of jumped the gun on there because I realized like, oh, you aren't going to reveal whether it's Fortnite or the other one.
Oh, I mean, it's Fortnite. I'll give it to them because
Fortnite.
they're not
Fortnite.
getting it, so I'm going to
Fortnite.
give them something.
Yeah.
Any guess? If not, no one will get points for this round.
This the only one? Oh, wait a minute.
You guys-
Prodigy got a game.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot.
Star Trek Prodigy.
Yes.
The game.
I'll give it to
Star
Asa.
Trek
You get
Prodigy.
1 point. It's Star Trek Prodigy
On his
Supernova.
4th guess.
It's fine. Chad.
Oh,
Boy, don't act like you had one.
You
you're in
didn't
the
have
lead
any
right
guess.
He's
now.
like,
You're in the lead.
it's next generation. No, it's
He didn't know. Star Trek Prodigy Supernova and Fortnite Save the World specifically is what he's in, but Fortnite still counts. All right. Moving on to our third cast member from Space Jam: A New Legacy, everyone's favorite movie. Lil Rel Howery
Who?
stars as himself. Commenting on the game. He's one of the commenters for the game. Lil Rel is a personal favorite of mine. First seeing him in 2017's Get Out. Jordan Peele's directorial debut was a fantastic movie, and the production company is what I want to focus on next. Blumhouse Productions now has a gaming side of the business, showing off at this year's Joffy's Summer Joffy Awards, whatever he does. One game they are publishing is Project C from Half Mermaid Productions. Half Mermaid is headed up by Sam Barlow, but before he made extremely interesting indie games, he was a lead designer on a movie tie-in. What was that game? Follow the strings, everyone. You'll get there.
A movie tie-in.
Any
It's
guesses?
just one game.
Yes, this is just one game.
Okay.
Yep. What did Sam Barlow work on before he did Her Story and all those games that Sam Barlow did?
Is it Friday the 13th?
Incorrect. Good guess, but incorrect.
That's 1.
Yeah, that's one for this round, Chad. I got it. Don't you worry. Chad, if you had a guess, that'd be great.
No, I'm not gonna throw a guess out when I don't know it. When we got 2 clues waiting.
Okay. Anyone need another clue, or someone just want to throw one out here and try to get it on the first
Isn't it
time?
2 guesses per, like, once you get a clue, like you get 2 more? Yeah.
Yeah, you
That's
have
what
another
I
guess
thought.
this round if you want
That's
it.
what I thought.
Yeah, if you want to just throw it out, you can throw it out.
What is a round? Is a round Sam Barlow, or is a round every clue you give?
Every clue I give. So right now, I've given you a whole
we get 2
cork
guesses
board.
per clue.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not per
Yeah.
yes. But right now, everyone has 2
Okay.
guesses. When I give the next clue, you'll have 2 more guesses.
Is it what's that game? Predator?
Given-
The Predator
Pre-
game?
Predator is
Predator
incorrect.
Hunting Grounds.
No,
Damn.
not Predator. Just give me guesses. 'cause it'll
Predator
help you.
hunting grounds.
Nope. Roger, you got any guesses over there? Sam Barlow.
Sam Barlow. And somebody said Friday the
Aliens
13th already?
Isolation.
No, not Alien Isolation.
And
Lead
not
designer on a movie tie-in game. What was the game, everyone? No one has any
Somebody
guesses?
said- somebody said
Captain
Friday
America:
the
The
13th?
First Soldier.
Chad, Chad, you're out of guesses. What'd you say, Roger?
That was my. First of all, the first guess was a joke, and that was now my second guess.
Okay.
Hey, no, there's
Roger,
no
what were you
jokes
saying?
in this game.
Did somebody say Friday the 13th already?
Yes.
Somebody said that. Okay.
Yeah. Still counts as your guess, apparently, though. And in fact,
Apparently.
two. We're going by Adam's
Apparently.
rules.
Do you guys need a clue?
Yes.
Yeah.
The game released on the PS2, the PSP, and the Game Boy Advance, meaning the movie is from that era. So think of early 2000s era movie, video game tie-in.
Was
Sam
it
Barlow worked on it.
Little Nicky?
Spider-Man 2.
Not Little Nicky. That is, I do know
Little
that
Nicky
game.
the game.
No,
That's a
Spider-Man
game?
2?
Yeah.
Spider-Man 2. No, it is not.
Okay.
X-Men Origins Wolverine the game.
Incorrect. Good guess.
And
I
you
was
said
going to say that
PSP?
is a really good guess.
It came out on PSP, PS2, and Game Boy Advance. Movie tie-in game. Sam Barlow worked on it. Early 2000s era. Any more guesses? Or do you want the last and final clue?
Is it the Hannah Montana movie?
No. Good guess,
Okay.
but not correct.
Oh, wait, that was a joke guess?
Okay, Chad.
Joke guesses count for 2.
All right, I'll move on to the final one. The actual movie stars Nick Cage.
What?
Ghost Rider the video
Oh.
game.
Joel Campos gets 1 point, baby.
Let's
That
go.
is correct. Sam Barlow worked on fucking the Ghost Rider Nick Cage video game. God bless that man.
I was going to say Weatherman.
Weatherman.
Wicker Man?
Wicker Man, that's
Wicker
what
Man?
it is.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Face Off, but I don't think they made a game off.
I don't
of
think
that.
there's a game for
That's
that.
a
No, it
better
should be.
guess than Wicker Man.
So, our next set of clues. Malcolm D. Lee is an American filmmaker and the director of Space Jam: A New Legacy. In 2018, he directed buddy comedy film Night School, starring Kevin Hart and Tiffany Haddish. For all of his work, Kevin Hart actually hasn't appeared in any video games, but his co-star of 2017 Captain Underpants has. That co-star is Kristen Schaal, known for Bob's Burgers, Gravity Falls, and What We Do in the Shadows, the TV show. Kristen Schaal has 2 gaming credits.
Oh my
I need you
gosh.
to name those for me.
And you need both.
Disney
same
Dreamlight
time?
Valley.
No, Chad. Yeah, I need both games.
Okay.
Fortnite.
No.
High on Life.
No.
Oh, that's a good guess.
That's a good
That's a great
good guess.
guess. I'm going to say the movie tie-in game Open Season.
No. Classic, but no.
And I was going to say that Shrek fighting game.
No, Kristen Schaal is not in that one. Guys, need clues, or do you want to give me out the guesses? People have guesses.
Call of Duty.
No, Joel, I promise you. Hold on, let me scroll down. Call of Duty is not on this list anywhere. Do not worry about it. All right. So, first clue. This is a clue for both games, or like one is for one game, one's for the other game. One game is an animated movie tie-in.
Oh, I knew it.
One is a multiplayer-focused video game.
Toy
Kristen
Story 4.
Schaal. Toy Story 4 is not correct.
Is
Toy
it?
Story 3.
Toy Story 3 is
you
one
need
of
both
them.
games. Wait, you said the other one's multiplayer?
I need
Apex
both
Legends.
games.
All right, so I'm going to say Toy Story 3 and what was that driving game that came out on PS5 where they're like driving into use launched with it Destructoids or something like that? You know what I'm talking
That
about?
is not correct. So I will say everyone knows now one of them is Toy Story 3. So I really just need the other one at this point because we all know it's Toy Story 3. So you have to say both. So Toy Story 3 is one of them. No, it's not Destruction All Stars Battle
That's what it
Royale,
is.
whatever that
You
stupid
got
game is.
me.
Any other guesses? You guys know one of them? What's the other game?
What was
Multiplayer
Apex
focused.
Legends.
No, it's not Apex.
And you said it's like a big popular one?
I said it is a multiplayer focused game.
Yeah, but did you say it's
Overwatch.
popular?
It is not. She's not the Overwatch girl. No,
She's not. Oh, okay. But we all know
League
it's
of Legends.
Tracer. Her name is Tracer now.
League of Legends. No. Yes, her name is Tracer. We know that
Titanfall
now.
2.
We do that now.
No, it's not. Chad, I think that's two for you. It's
Oh
not
wait, first of
Titanfall.
all, it's 2 games, so those count as one guess.
No.
Titanfall 2 is sort of close. I don't want to say it's exactly like the correct answer, but it's kind of close.
But someone already said Apex. What else is like that?
All right. Does we need the
Titanfall
next?
1.
No, it's not Titanfall 1. Do we need the next set of clues?
No, wait.
Have you guessed twice
No.
this round?
No. Once.
Okay.
I've only guessed once.
If you got another one, throw it out.
I
2
forgot
points.
that. Is it Anthem?
Toy Story 3 and Anthem are the correct answers.
Oh my
I was gonna
God.
say
Good job for
Anthem.
you.
I was
You
kinda
know.
wondering.
Yeah, she's
Did
in
anybody-
Anthem apparently.
Did anybody even know she was an Anthem? Though? That's the real question.
Probably not. Oh, you did? Oh, you didn't know. You
No,
just
she was
guessed
in
it.
the demo.
Okay.
I mean, anybody play that game? That's the problem.
All right, we are moving on to our last and final one. Dare I say, very confusing, and I would not be shocked if you didn't get this one at all. Michael B. Jordan cameos as himself, appearing as a visual gag where he's mistaken for Michael Jordan from the first movie, The Basketball Player. It's a very funny joke. Michael B. Jordan once dated Steve Harvey's daughter. Did you know that?
No.
He did. Cool and all, but I want to spin off of that and move to Steve Harvey himself. But more importantly, his former comedy stand-up team, the Kings of Comedy. A foursome of amazing comedians, none better, my personal favorite, Bernie Mac. May God rest his
Rest in
soul.
peace.
Bernie Mac had a long career full of guest appearances, the most important one being on King of the Hill. One of the best animated shows of all time, King of the Hill was full of cameos. Like, they had famous people doing that show all the time. But it's the young Bobby Hill I want to talk about. Bobby, voiced by Pamela Alden, does so much she's like every kid voice like of all time. And games. It's crazy. Like, her credits are wild. Now, the hard part, I need you to tell me one game she is featured in, but it can't be as Bobby Hill. So Pamela Alden, the voice of Bobby Hill, give me any video game she's in
Nickelodeon All Stars Racing.
that it cannot be Bobby Hill. Now give me 1 second. I need to click on this. I don't believe it's a Nickelodeon All Stars. Let me click on
I'll
her
say
actual
here,
thing.
this is not a clue. I'm just sort of setting the scope straight. There are 18 possible answers that you can give me.
Yep. But Nickelodeon, no, she's not in Nickelodeon. Nope.
Bully, the game Bully.
No, she's not in.
Starring a Bobby Hill lookalike.
Yeah, exactly. That's where I was going with that one.
Backyard baseball.
Is that
Probably.
here? No. I was looking. I was like, wait a minute. Is it? No, it's not.
Multiverses.
Teen
No.
Titans.
No. Any more guesses for the first round, or do you guys need a clue?
League of Legends.
No, you've guessed that multiple times.
Rugrats
not
Go to
Nickelodeon.
Paris.
No.
The new Rugrats video game.
Nope. She's not in Rugrats. Right?
I feel like let me put it this way. If
We've already guessed 2 each, so.
if Anthem, what was it? Titanfall 2 was like distantly related to Anthem, which was the final answer of last round. I feel like saying Rugrats in this case is like, we're definitely within like a couple of cousins of being related to one of the possible answers here.
I'd say closer than League of Legends.
Sure. That's fair.
Sorry, Roger. All right.
What about
so-
Bully? Are we close to Bully at all?
No, not close to Bully.
No,
Not
no.
really. Okay, so there are numerous. This first clue, so you guys get 2 more guesses coming after this. There are numerous kid-friendly / educational games she voiced for from 1996 to 2005. So kid-friendly
Pajama Sam.
educational games from 96 to 2005. What was
Where
that?
in the world is Carmen
Pajama
Sandiego?
Sam.
Pajama Sam.
Oh, so
I
that
said
was
Pajama
wrong.
Sam.
Wrong for where in the world is Carmen San Diego?
okay.
Do you have a specific Pajama Sam game that you would guess?
Dude, I don't fucking know any of them.
Can you give me the title of any Pajama Sam game? It's not just called Pajama Sam.
Pajama Sam. I'm Afraid of the Dark. Some bullshit like that.
There's a
I'll give it to
nightmare
him.
one.
I'll give it to him.
You want to give it to him?
No need to hide when it's dark outside. There you go.
Holy shit.
Joel,
Wow.
that is correct.
Wow.
I fucking love
Jeez.
Pajama Sam.
The titular Pajama Sam himself. And that is 2 points for Mr. Joel Campos. Oh my God, I hate this so much. All right.
A tie.
Yeah, I know. How about this? Let's give me one more for another 2 points if you guys can get something that's not Pajama Sam. We'll just see if we can break the tie here.
Reader
If not-
Rabbit.
From what?
From the game Reader Rabbit.
I don't see that on this list, Chad.
Okay.
Any other guesses?
Are we
Is she in
limited to
that
2 guesses?
Gummy bear game?
Or
No gummy bear game.
What's his name? It's like a little brown fuzzy bear. That was another educational game.
Yeah, 1996 to 2005 are the educational video games.
Yeah, Fatty Bear. That's what's.
is there a game called like First Grade? Spy Fox? Spy Fox? She in a Spy Fox game?
No, she is not.
Is she only in educational games?
No, that she's just in a lot of them, but that's not all
Okay.
she's in.
Is she in that Legend of Korra game?
No.
No. Well,
Any other guesses? Roger, you could guess. Maybe get a bonus point here because you don't have any this round.
Educational games from 96 to what, 2000?
2005 is the last
2005.
educational kid-friendly game on this list. Not kid-friendly, but like kid-specific game.
so you could
Yeah.
say Toontown if you want.
Is that a thing? I don't even know.
No,
It
that's
is a
not one.
thing.
Okay.
Toontown is a game.
All right,
yeah, I don't
unless you have a guess, I'm going to
No,
give
I
you guys
don't,
the
I
last
don't.
ones.
Yeah, give me a clue.
So I'll just give you guys clues, an easy clue going down, and this is for 1 point because I need to break this.
This
tie.
is scary.
All right, Pajama Sam off the board.
Okay.
We're not doing
all right,
it. So I'm just going from years down. This is ooh, how do I want to do this? I'll do it for each game, and if anyone get it, we'll just give 1 point each. We'll have fun with that. Why not? It's a game in a very popular franchise. Very popular open world game. One of the most popular open world franchises
World of
Skyrim.
Warcraft.
in the world. Nope.
Assassin's Creed.
GTA.
Nope.
5.
She in
The Witcher
Witcher.
3.
Nope.
Open world?
Saints Row.
Roger, you got 2. You're out. You've already used your 2.
Oh,
Joel,
that's
you've got
right. We're
one.
still
Roger,
doing the
you've got
2
2.
thing.
Sid, a very popular open world game, is that what you said?
Yes.
Joel,
You've got one more.
Skyrim?
No, that's already been guessed.
That was already guessed.
The Elder Scrolls.
Nope. Roger, you have one more guess?
Open world, very popular open world game. Jeez, I can't think of anything that. Mass Effect.
No, she was in the original Fallout. Next. It is a very popular Tim Schafer point-and-click adventure game.
Oh,
Grim Fandango.
Chad gets a
Full
point.
Throttle.
Nice.
Damn.
Nope, it's Grim Fandango. We've already done that. This one, this is a game. These are actually a series of games. All these ones right here. Had a very upbeat song by a Marley child.
a Marley. How many games?
3. This is the educational kid game thing. The theme song performed by a Marley child. So not Bob
This
Marley
has turned
himself.
into a completely different game show. Game.
Yeah.
I want the
Yeah.
record to show. This was supposed to be for 1 point to break the tie.
I am.
We
I'm
got
doing
the
for all
1
of the
point.
games. Instead of arguing,
we
trying to
Are
put
they
points
all
on
the
board.
Pajama Sam games?
No, that's already off the list.
That's right.
By the way, for context, there were 4 other Pajama Sam games that you could have guessed. Just points on the board.
Bible Adventures.
Nope.
Wait, we can't guess any Pajama Sam games, can we?
No, Pajama Sam's off the board. It's done. I'm not giving you Pajama
Okay.
Sam clues.
You said that there's
This
4 of
game-
these?
There's 3 of these games I'm talking about.
What about-
Educational
what
kids
about
game featuring
Putt
a
Putt.
Marley.
Nope,
Nope,
Putt Putt is a
Putt.
game.
Purple
No,
Car?
it's in the Pajama Sam universe.
But it's not. She's not in that.
And it's not Fatty Bear?
I don't know what that is. Nope. These games, she's the voice of Arthur Reed in a bunch of Arthur
No,
games.
she's not.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh
And
my gosh.
because I think it's Ziggy Marley does the and I say hey. I think that's Ziggy.
Oh,
Marley,
yes,
I
yes.
believe so. Yeah. Next up, another Tim Schafer game. That's not Grim Fandango. but another one.
Full
Psychonauts.
Throttle.
No,
Wait, no to which?
No
no to
what?
either one of them. Not Full Throttle,
Oh,
not
okay,
Psychonauts.
okay. Is it the Day of the Tentacle?
Nope.
Monkey Island?
Correct.
Oh, nice.
Give yourself another point. No one would ever guess this one. You guys remember Run Like Hell?
Yes.
Okay, I don't know what clue I could have possibly given you for that. This next one, or like these were like a little kid educational handheld bullshit games.
Oh, like the little Tiger Electronics kind of things?
VTech.
Leapfrog.
Chad, give yourself a point. I'm going to give you a point because it is Leapfrog. She's in 2 Leapfrog video games. The next one is, I'm just going to say it. She's in a Final Fantasy game.
Final Fantasy
14?
9.
Nope.
8. Final
Nope.
Fantasy 8.
Final
We're all just
Fantasy
guessing
10.
numbers.
Nope.
Final Fantasy 11 Online.
Tactics.
Final
Did somebody
Fantasy
say 12?
Nope.
Final Fantasy 14.
Nope. We've already said that.
What's that?
Final
cross code?
Fantasy 10-2.
10-2.
She's the voice of Shinra.
The literal dude
corporation?
called Shinra. Well, within the lore of the series, supposedly that person called Shinra founds the Shinra Corporation in 7, but there's been a lot of back and forth of how canon that is.
All right, we have 3 more, guys. 3 more possible points on the board. This one is based off of a 2005. I believe this is a Disney animated movie.
Titanfall AE.
It is.
It is
is
a
a
Disney
Disney, but it's not. It's regarded as like, oh, you made a. Actually, I probably shouldn't give any more clues.
Yeah, it's a
Tangled.
2005 Disney movie. What was that?
Tangled.
No, not in 2005.
I don't know.
Was it Titanfall AE? Did I say?
Is it like a
No, not Titan 80.
Disney in theaters or Disney
Yep.
Channel original movie?
Disney in theaters.
Oh,
In
no.
theaters.
I saw this movie in theaters.
I've seen it too. Not in theaters, but I've seen it.
2005. The hell coming out in 2005?
5, 4, 3.
Finding Nemo
That's
2.
too much pressure.
Nope.
The Incredibles?
Nope. I think that was
The
2005. but
Incredibles
that's not
2.
correct. Nope. What 2005, Joel? You're going to things that were recent.
Dude, I don't fucking know.
Someone said
Roger,
Nemo.
I think Chad both have a guess left.
Are we getting an extra clue on this one?
No, I'm just. It's a movie, a Disney movie, 2005.
Princess and the Frog.
Nope. Roger, you have 2.
I have no idea.
Chicken Little.
Chicken Little.
Oh.
Of course.
This was
Forgot that was Disney.
a distinctive example of a movie where I went into it. I was like, yeah, I'm pretty hyped for it. I enjoed it, and I remember
This
my
is Zach
parents
Braff.
distinctly. distinctly remember them discussing amongst themselves. Yeah, that was pretty shit. And I was like, oh man.
So I have another one here. It's another Final Fantasy. I don't believe you've already said the name of it. So she's in another Final Fantasy game.
Final Fantasy 12 2.
Nope.
Final Fantasy 12. The Zodiac Age.
Nope.
Final Fantasy Lightning's Return.
Good job, Joel. Give yourself. I'm going to give
Let's
you another point.
go.
Final Fantasy. Yeah, Lightning Returns Final Fantasy 13, right? Is that right?
Yeah,
correct.
that is
And the
correct.
last
It is
game
one
on
of
our
the
list.
3 Final Fantasy 13 games, yeah.
This is for all the marbles, potentially. This game is Toys to Life.
Small Soldiers?
Nope.
Skylanders.
Nope.
Oh.
Lego
Disney
Dimensions.
Infinity.
Disney Infinity.
Joel, you got yourself another point.
Let's go.
Oh, nice.
She's Rose
Wow.
Wilson in Lego Dimension, whoever the hell Rose Wilson is.
Mr.
book character.
Wilson.
Anyways, moving on to our final, or this is our final round. That's it. So we're going to tally
Yeah,
up the votes.
that's it.
In that round, getting a gold medal is Joel and Chad.
Wow.
Goldman. Goldman Sachs, baby.
And then getting a silver medal, Asa. And I guess getting a bronze with 0 point on the board is Roger Reichardt.
That's actually how I
0
roll.
points.
That's actually how I roll with both my
Oh,
life.
Lord. Now, thank you everyone for joining. By the way, also thanks for Alex for doing the amazing,
Yeah.
crazy
Yes.
ass work. It is wild. But I'm going to tally up the final votes, or not the final votes. I cannot actually see everything. Give me a second. I will see who the winner is.
We have a 3-way tie for first.
We better not. Do we really?
do. We have 3 people with 7 points.
Who's in second then?
Roger is with 6 points.
All right, in our first ever Respawn Aim Fired Gaming-Athlon, we have a 3-way tie for the gold. They're all standing on the same pedestal. Asa, Joel, and Chad Michael Ennis are all sitting in first place
say,
together.
Can you see?
Mm-hmm. And
I have
sitting
2
in
gold medals though.
the pedestal that's a little bit down, where that Nazi stood in that one picture, is Roger Reichardt.
So
Wait, what is each medal worth?
Gold is worth 3, silver's worth 2, bronze is worth 1. But I actually didn't do the math because I don't feel like sitting here and doing it. Chad did it, so I believe Chad.
I have 9 points, not 7.
No, 3 times 2 is 6, plus 1 gold is 9. You win.
Yeah, I win.
Sorry, I counted
That's what
your
I'm
gold
saying.
as a
What are
bronze.
we doing here?
Sorry.
I won.
I'm sorry. I
Chad's
didn't.
still cheating.
He
He's
is
still
cheating.
cheating. You gave
Let's
him
do the
3 points
actual
and he's
math.
still
Okay,
cheating.
the whole game has been cheating against me this whole time.
9 for Joel. Hold on, let me see. 7 for Chad.
I was like looking at mine and Aces. I was like,
3,
wait, how are my
5,
my
6,
3 silvers
7,
not more than his 1
8,
silver and 2 bronze? How did we
Okay.
tie?
I'm sorry. I did not do the math. I trusted Chad. I will never do that again. The actual winners moving forward is Joel Campos is our actual gold place medalist winner for Respawn Aimfire Gaming-Athlon Summer 2024. Thank you for actually having a real winner. Joel, how do you feel about your opponents today? Very good. Stare right in the camera for an audio podcast. Coming in silver, sharing the podium that the Nazi sat on in
No.
1940.
Don't do that.
You know that picture?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a classic picture. Yeah, we have Asa and Chad. How do you guys feel about sharing a podium?
With Chad, great. With the past silver holders, not great.
Joel, what's
Chad, how do you
that?
feel?
What's that website that you're on? That's like a cult. What is it? Something.com.
JavaClanOrg.com.
JavaClanOrg.com. That's how I feel. JavaClanOrg.com.
Good lord. And
We're not a cult.
yeah, coming in the bronze, doing actually pretty decently, is Roger Reichart. How do you feel about being in bronze on the bottom step? I don't remember what country that man was from.
Yeah, I don't either. No, I'm just happy I made the podium. I mean, I could have been just like not even, made it. So I'm happy.
Yeah.
No
Very
losers today.
No losers.
Yeah,
We're
no
all
losers
winners.
except
We're
for
all
people who have
winners.
to share. Again, thank you guys for coming. I'm sorry I didn't do the math at the end. Thank you, Cozy, again for running it. And that's it for the summer version. Is there going to be another version of this? Perhaps very soon.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Again, thank you guys for joining us. You can get this early if you're already on patreon.com/respawningfire. If listening to it at the normal time, if you would have paid a simple $1, you could have got it earlier and you would have enjoyed it better. And you would have got it before PAX, and then you would know that I was running the game and then won at PAX, so you would have that knowledge ahead of everybody else. But if you're listening to it when it came out, you've missed it. So I'm sorry. Again, thank you to all our guests again, and get off my podium.